It was a frequent sight in the 80s and 90s, and it's continued on till today. Playoff football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the one touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, I think he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Looking to throw is Williams. Throw right side taken in by Adunze.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
To throw, Williams.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
At the 33-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. And got his man, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as a gain of 33, and that play started back at their own 33. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34.
Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle from 21 yards away.
And the Niners are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. Now a handoff up the middle. Knox. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards the pickup there and also a first down. To the air, Williams. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Let's go now. Go.
Here's Williams.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Moore, the motion man. To throw, it's Williams.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Throwing is Williams.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. The kick by Carlson is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
This is caught at the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Now Purdy.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Here we go. Warriors 70. 18. Rattler 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Purdy now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Purdy will look to throw again here.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian Watson.
From 8 yards out, and they are able to add on to their advantage.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started.
They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Nick Bosa able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted.
He's got it with the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Deebo Samuel taking it in from a yard out.
And the Niners continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Operating from the gun, Williams.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Working out of the gun, Williams.
And this is going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to deal with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Throwing here, Purdy. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Well, the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Purdy. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Christian Watson.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Niners offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive. I think they just crossed it on that one.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Now Williams operating from the gun to the right side, and he's got more complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Bears take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset.
He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An explosive 38-yard pickup. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
70 range.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Now he's loose again.
And all the way down to the 5. That goes for a gain of 31.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here.
Touchdown 49ers.
Christian Watson
Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Niners are able to stretch out their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Williams.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw again. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. Up the middle they go. Knox. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Knox. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game, Case in point right there.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And Watson has it right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian Watson.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the 49ers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
To throw, Williams. Got this complete to the tight end, Pitts.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Williams going to look to throw again.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reeves. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run on 1st down. Knox. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Knox down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Williams. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the 49ers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the 6th sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Taking a shot for Samuel. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Purdy from the gun. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
So instead of the incredibly obvious choice of trying to punt it out near midfield, now they left their defense with no margin for error.
No, zero. And I don't care how much confidence you have in your defense. I don't care if you say, hey, I'm going to be aggressive because those guys can pick me up. You really put them in an impossible situation, because at the least, you're giving up 3 in that situation, right? So I would have punted the ball out of there and given them a little bit of a cushion.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
More the motion man. To the air, Williams. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams.
And he's got it. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Completed pass, brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter, you're going. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Here we go. Hey.
They'll try and run for it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So that drive, 4 plays. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
That's taken in by Watson.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught at the 8. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. From 21 yards away.
And the 49ers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
And just shutting him off there.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Second down and 3. To throw, it's Williams.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here's 3rd and 9. Throwing is Williams. Short throw caught by Pitts.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
Here's Williams.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
This will be caught downfield by Moore.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Niners are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Purdy.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the stat.